Welcome to this video review, guys. My name is Brando Linick, and this review is going to be about small business loans, how to start up a business, ultimately how to get the results that you want, whether it's to quit your job, spend more time with your family, have more freedom, have more structure in your life. And ultimately, when it comes to a loan, I would strongly suggest before, from a logical and practical standpoint, I've seen a lot of people, and even, there's a lot of famous entrepreneurs out there you may be aware of, like Gary Vaynerchuk, and a lot of people, they'll tell you, when it comes to a startup loan, if you're starting a business on a loan, you're already a dead fish in the water. Alright? Why? Because you're getting into debt, lots of debt, starting up a business. The most idealistic way you could start a business is hustling with what you got. Because when you're hustling with what you got, you're not borrowing money from others. Granted, it's honest and it's ethical, but we're talking tens and hundreds of thousands of dollars that you may borrow to start up a business, getting a loan. When you're doing it that way, you're relying on other people, other money, other resources, and that is why a lot of businesses go underfloat. It's because they're new entrepreneurs or people who've been failing in business for years, never maintaining consistent incomes. They're always up and down from business to business to business. And if I'm calling you out, don't feel uncomfortable. I'm just telling you like it is. When it comes to this, from an idealistic standpoint and a practical standpoint, hustle with what you got. All right? If you want to start up a business to have time freedom, look at your resources, analyze it, and work with what you got. And the best tip I can give you is build a business through technology. Learn to leverage and build a leveraged business model. It's one of the most lucrative things you could do to start up a business, where you don't need tens and hundreds of thousands of dollars to get going. You can have a couple thousand or a couple $100s to actually get a business started. And internet-based business, going back a year and a half ago when I learned how to actually build a full-time income business online, I was able to get one up and going, not in profit, but up and going in a couple days, and getting profit in about, give or take 3 months after modeling and copying someone who was willing to show me what they were doing. Now, that's because I was able to not have supplies, not have equipment, and work my butt off and work really hard and work very diligently. I was willing to do that. Had I not done that, would have never created those results. But they're not average. And it's just to impress upon you that I didn't have to get a loan to do that. I saved up my money, I worked my butt off, I sold some things to come up with the money, but I was able to start a business on the internet without getting a loan, and I was able to get a return on my investment and quit my job in 3 months period of time because I didn't have all that overhead, wasn't managing employees, just working on my computer laptop and building an income. Alright, so that's just a lead I wanted to throw your guys' way, because ultimately when it comes to starting up a business, if you're wanting to get into business and entrepreneurship, to be your own boss, quit your job, have more time freedom, the best way to do it that I can share with you with the least amount of overhead and a higher profit margin is building a business online through technology. And I really hope this gets across to you. I hope it inspires you. That's just my tip and forte when it comes to loans. Before you strap the chain to your leg and you go and get a loan and then have to wait 5 or 10 years to pay it off and accumulate of interest on top of that. So I hope you guys enjoy this. And if you have any questions or comments or things you want to share on top of it, loans you've had to get and maybe taken a lot of years to pay off or not so many years to pay off, let me know down below. I'd love to hear your story. And if you'd like to learn more information in ending out this conversation about how to use the same system I've used to build a business and income on the internet, if you're coachable, you're trainable, and you're willing to learn and listen, connect with me on my site. I'll actually put a link down below. It's 123marketingtips.com. I'll personally connect with you guys there, and I'll see you guys on the beach of the world. Take care.